Cause I'm Yo, she
Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? I'm Chris here. We come back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, bam, that's right. And these are the Nike Dunk High Spartans. I think they're called Spartans, or the Michigan State ones. That's basically what it is. Okay, same colorway of the school colors and all that good stuff here. But anyways, man, these things, I must say, these are actually pretty nice, man. It's a nice, good looking colorway. And I know what a lot of y'all are probably gonna say, yo, if this was 2014, these things would have sat. These might even hit outlets. That might be true, but you guys already know this is the year of the dunk. It is the dunk wave. And I know sometimes dunk highs don't get a lot of love compared to, dunk lows, especially SB lows or whatever. But hey, man, I've always liked dunk highs. It kind of looks like an Air Jordan 1. Matter of fact, nah, I'm just playing. It looks pretty close to Air Jordan 1. You guys already know. I'm not gonna get into that. But hey, I always did like dunk highs for reals. I even got the Tiffany dunk highs. It's the only dunk in my collection. But still, I thought this was always a dope shoe. And I'm glad they finally brought back like a dunk high here. And this is one of the first, I believe this year was a dunk high release, and they came out with two colorways. They came with the Spartans and of course the Michigans, the big blue Wolverines, whatever like you want to call those things. But anyways, this is the first one that came out, and I must say, man, I like it, man. I like this colorway. It's actually pretty nice. Definitely, might be a shoe you guys might want to try and invest in. First of all, price is really mad cheap, You guys already know how it is with like Air Jordan 1s. It's always a hold, wait for it to go up, and you guys can, these things only retail for like $130, I believe. I lied, it's $120. What the hell? Yeah, these things retail for $120. Can we bring back the Jordans with the $120? That'd be nice. The quality of this thing, man, it's okay. I give it I'll give it an approval. I think it's pretty good. The craftsmanship, everything about the shoe, man, not bad, man. It's looking pretty good. So I definitely give it approval. Some of the materials, we'll get into that here in a review, but man, it's a good looking shoe. It really is, especially these things here, man. So hey, I'm definitely looking to buy up pairs. So if you guys want to sell like the Spartans or the Michigans, hit me up. I'm buying. So guys, let's go ahead and just jump into this review real quick, huh? First things first, let's take a quick little 360 of these things here. Not much really talk about, just the quality of the shoe mainly is this whole entire shoe is this nice soft leather here. Now this leather throughout the whole shoe, you guys take a look at the toe box here, look how nice and soft and plush it is. I would compare basically the same as the Kentucky Low Dunk, or these things here, and basically the same quality, same everything, just different colors of course. And one's a high, one's a low. Feels pretty nice. You guys can see, look at even like the toe box too as well, like the green on the side panels. Basically the same type of leather here throughout. Look on the side panels, just look at the crinkles here. It's already creasing, and you can see the swoosh here. Nice soft leather. You guys can see, look how thick the leather is too as well. Used to always having a wing logo right here, but is a dunk. I gotta remember, it's a dunk. You get that Spartan green throughout and white, and moving on the heels here, you got that nice little pull tab in the back, and of course on the inner side is basically the same as the outer side with the Nike swoosh too as well. Moving on, you got your Spartan green flat rope laces here. Moving on to the tongue, it is all the way laced up, and it's pretty tightly laced up, and they got this nylon white tongue. And then moving on to the top of the tongue, you have that Nike logo on top of the tag. And then moving on, you get that nylon sock liner inside. And inside the insole, if you guys can see, you got that Nike Air inside. The midsole here, you get that Dunk midsole here, stitched in midsole, as you guys can see. Much smaller midsole, I believe, compared to like an Air Jordan 1. And of course, moving on the bottoms here, you have that iconic Nike, looks like an Air Jordan 1 bottoms here. Look at that. Basically, it's basically a simple shoe here with a simple colorway, but decent and good quality. And it does come with the extra set of white laces to go with it. Now, I think I will probably keep it with the green, but if you guys want to make it pop more, I think the white would look nice with them. Alright, so there you guys have it, man. These are the Nike High Dunks, Dunk Highs, Spartan, Michigan State. Alright, so as I was saying, like, this is actually a really dope shoe, good quality. I think it's, you know, very well, you know, put together and everything, and I like the leather and everything that they did with it. It's actually pretty nice and pretty decent. Now, since it is a Dunk High and, you know, it's not an SB, people want to ask about sizing. When I put my foot on it, I feel like you can go about true to size. I think true to size is just fine. You could go about a half size up if you want. You know, it's not a lot of padding and all the extra stuff, just like how if it was the SB, you know, it's just a regular Dunk High. But still, if you need to go a half size up, that's fine. If not, definitely go true to size. Whatever your Air Jordan 1 size is, I know a lot of people out there that watch my channel probably has Air Jordan 1s. So whatever your size is, go for that for these things too as well. I know I said in a lot of my videos, like, yo, I want out the dunk business and this and this and that. Well, yeah, that's true. But I just feel like I had to get back into it just because of these things here in the highs, because honestly, the price on these things are just so cheap right now. Even though, yes, they do resell. These things resell for like $240, $250, something like that. To me, that's still actually pretty cheap. So if you were able to get these things for retail, you make $100 come up. Now, is this a shoe to invest in? I 100% think that this is a good shoe to invest in. I could be wrong, but I just have like a gut feeling that this shoe in this colorway and the Michigans are gonna be such a good investment. It really is, especially if you can get them for cheap. They could go up, they could not go up, you know, who really knows, because it's a Dunk High. But with this colorway, you know, like, it gives me that vibe like how the Kentucky Dunks are, like they could go up, you know, like look how much these things definitely went up in just a simple dope colorway. And it just gives me that vibe like this, man, these things could do some numbers. And not only that, man, you got the Travis Scott effect. You know, Travis Scott, I'm being serious, man, you got the Travis Scott effect. And the Travis Scott effect, you know, you saw pictures of him wearing some Dunk Highs. Yes, they weren't this colorway, but still, it's a Dunk High. Kind of gives a little bit more of that hype, you know, boost to it. And of course, it is the dunk year. You know, Dunk's been going crazy. That's the reason why I want out the dunk business and everything, just because dunks are just so difficult to get. Like, the only way to copy these things is either through a skate shop or the sneakers app, and basically those are all L's unless you know, like, you know, a skate shop owner or whatever. But other than that, man, they're just so tough to get. I'm like, nah, I don't want in it. But these things here, they just pull me back in. And yes, these things are going for about $100 over retail. So if you need to make that money because you don't have capital, or you just want to make that money now, it's not bad either. So, but either way, it's definitely, I think these things have potential to go up. Like, sky's the limit. I think by at least early 2021, you could see prices on these here in the Michigans. You could see those prices at least maybe about 400. Could possibly be like 350, possibly, if you hold on to these things, definitely. And of course, depending on size, of course. But hey, I'm just saying, man, I think this is gonna be a really good investment. This is a shoe that hopefully we'll get some pairs, man. But people are smarting up, man. People don't want to sell these things not too fast. So hey, I get it though. Hey, not hating on it, man. You guys do you. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much end of the video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys don't mind, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. And I'm also on TikTok sometimes. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Thank you guys so much. I'm German Chris. Peace.